Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Road to Glory Career Mode Series video. And today, Rhett Gamer and the LSU Tigers have one of the toughest matchups of the year. And it's the most important matchup for this LSU Tiger team to prove that we are one of the best teams in the nation. What better way to prove that in a rivalry matchup versus the #1 team in the nation right now? So today, finally, LSU Tigers are ranked in the top 25 after taking down Kentucky in Lexington, Kentucky last week. So, our first game in the top 25 this year is in Auburn versus the #1 ranked Auburn Tigers. A big rivalry matchup here. I need all you all's one times. I need all the hype and positive, encouraging comments, just like always. Big thank you to you all for all the continued support, not only on this career mode series, but across all the career modes and all the different sports on the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you all. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and there is plenty more sports game content to tune into each and every day on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. So today, going through the top stories, taking a look at the updated top 25, doing the weekly agenda, then of course diving into the matchup. So if you all want to go ahead and skip ahead to the game, check out the timestamps I have for you all in the video description, just like always. Let's go ahead and dive on into the top stories here. I am so excited for this week 7 matchup today. We're sitting 5-1 on the year. Auburn is undefeated 5-0. I believe if we win this matchup, we may be in the top 5. I think our team deserves it. But taking a look here at the top stories, Minnesota Golden Gophers face off in a rivalry matchup against Iowa. That is a big top 25 matchup. Minnesota is number 14, Hawkeyes are number 11, and Rhett Gamer will forever be a Minnesota Golden Gophers fan. That's the team that recruited Rhett Gamer. That's where he started his freshman year. Rough freshman year. But we'll never forget the Golden Gophers, right? And then look at this. Of course, matchup of the week. Huge rivalry matchup. Look at the impact player, everybody. Rhett Gamer has dominated. It helps when you have the best receiver in college football, Samson Jr. Now, the Minnesota Golden Gophers almost took down USC in USC. Now, that's a big loss for Minnesota. They really needed that one for the top 25 rankings. So they did take the loss, but barely. And that's a 29-28 loss. So they didn't drop very much, but good fight from Minnesota. And then Oklahoma pull out an upset over Texas. Are you kidding me? 35-24. That is a massive win for Oklahoma, and that might get rid of Texas's chances of winning the Southeastern Conference. And I don't know, that's a matchup that might end your chances at the college football playoffs. I mean, the upsets that we've seen in this road to glory so far have been insane. And yeah, Texas has been struggling. Now, I want to call it struggling, but for Texas, I would call it struggling. Like, Texas would be very upset losing to Oklahoma, right? I mean, not saying Oklahoma is bad, but Texas just doesn't want to lose to anybody, and definitely doesn't want to lose to Oklahoma. You take a look at the top 25. We are finally there at number 22. Number 1 is Auburn. We'll see about that today. Number 2 is Clemson, 3 Tennessee, Florida, Arkansas, Washington, Texas A&M, Pittsburgh, Ohio State, Illinois, Iowa, Oregon, Iowa State, Minnesota, Arizona. Texas is still in the top 25 at number 16, despite that loss. They're 4-2. I mean, if they take another loss, they are in trouble. Look at Kentucky still hanging on. Number 17 team, they just faced off against this LSU Tigers team. It was painful for me to take down my Kentucky Wildcats like that, but we had to win that game. BYU 18, Duke, Texas Tech. Love to see the Red Raiders still playing good football. They're not playing great. They're 4-3 without Rhett Gamer, but still, at least they're in the top 25. Then you have UCF, LSU, Michigan, Penn State, and Louisville, who's undefeated, and they are another team who the top 25 just doesn't like. LSU and Louisville, top 25 doesn't like them. And hey, I'm okay with Louisville being down there. You know, as long as my Kentucky Wildcats are up there above Louisville at 3-2 versus 5-0, I can tell you one thing. The Louisville Cardinal fans are furious right now, right? And then taking a look at the conference standings, Florida number 1, 2-0. Texas A&M number 2, Arkansas, Auburn, Oklahoma, And then Vanderbilt, Texas, and LSU. Now, tons of SEC conference games left. Texas has dropped 2 games at the conference. I mean, there's no way they're going to win the conference or even have a chance to win the conference dropping 2 games. If you watch the Dynasty series on the channel, you know very well. You lose 1 game in the Southeastern Conference, well, you're not making the Southeastern Conference Championship. That Kentucky team has 3 national championships in a row. We have never won a Southeastern Conference championship, believe it or not. Now the Heisman watch. Let's see what we got here. Do we still have 2? Yes, we do. Shelton Sampson Jr., the true superstar of this team. You just throw it in his direction, he's going to catch it. He has absolutely dominated and carried this team. Now, don't get me wrong, Rhett Gamer's played great football. But it's going to be overshadowed because a lot of our success comes from Shelton Sampson Jr. making a diving catch or catching in triple coverage. I mean, yeah, I think Shelton Sampson Jr. is going to win it, but I think this is a year where 2 players, you can make the argument, could win the Heisman, right? I think both of these players deserve it. Even if Sampson gets it, we're going to be happy for him. I know that Rhett Gamer never won a Heisman, but he would have won it without Sampson Jr., right? And we're not going to not throw it to him. And you see Sellers, he left South Carolina, went to Clemson. South Carolina fans are still furious, but he has dominated, and he's 3rd in the Heisman watch right now. And look at Texas Tech, wide receiver, LJ Johnson. That means the quarterback and receiver for Texas Tech is playing good. Rhett Gamer's replacement was a senior this year, and he's waiting to get his chance to shine, and finally Rhett let him shine. Instead of going pro, Rhett said, okay, you can play next year. I'll go to another team. We're going to go to the SEC. And it all worked out for both teams, right? Even though their record is not near as good. But hey, it's okay. At least the senior finally got to play. So let's go into the weekly agenda. We have only 2 energy due to the deals we have signed right now. But look at this. +3 permanent speed with that deal. We have another speed that gives us +5 spin. And the short throw actually +3. That's permanent boost. And we have 3.03 million followers. That's pretty awesome. So I'm going to work on health because leadership. Yeah, leadership and health. Rhett Gamer's been taking a beating this year. I mean, that Kentucky defensive line seemed to hit Rhett a lot. And that week before, in that matchup that we don't talk about, that we may or may not have lost in our first ever play in overtime, might have been a pick 6 to the other team. But let's not focus on that. We're never talking about that again. Let's focus on the Week 7 matchup preview here. 22 ranked LSU Tigers, 5-1, going into Auburn to face off against the number 1 team. Tigers versus Tigers. I am not afraid of Auburn. You take a look at these 2 teams by the numbers right here. This LSU team is bigger. We're better. We're faster. We're stronger. 90 overall, 90 offense, 91 defense is a problem. Not only, 91 is misleading. Our secondary, I would rate a 65. Yeah, I would rate our secondary a 65. Our starting cornerback has less than 80, has 82 speed. So yeah, you can't trust our secondary. And watch a couple games ago and you'll know what happens when a team finally realizes that. Auburn is 87 across the board, but against our defense, this is going to be interesting. But you take a look at the impact player of the day, we got 2. Rhett Gamer. The Louisiana Lightning, Rocket Rhett, is ready to go. 92 overall, 92 throw power, 84 awareness. The senior is having an electric season. Can't turn over the football today. Game plan is simple. Jerry tells Ryan in practice. Jerry tells him all the time, just throw it to Sampson Jr. Just throw it to him. I don't care if he has 4 people on him. The quarterback coach wants Ryan to throw it every single time to Sampson Jr. Not every time you have generational talent at receiver, but it is time for this big matchup here. You don't get to play against the number 1 team too often, and it's our rival. It is time to shock the world today and finally prove to the top 25 and to the world of college football that we are the best team and most complete team in college football. We're going to go with the gold helmet, white jersey, and we're going to go gold pants. Yeah, that's it. That's the ones. And make sure the playbook is set here. Playbook is set. It is time. I'm so fired up about this matchup. This is going to be electric. We have to win. If we lose, we're in trouble. Let's shock the world today. Let's go LSU Tigers.
Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1.
I tell you, these entrances never get old. What an environment is. It's going to be a tough place to play today. We got to not turn over the football. That's the main goal. Don't turn over the football. It's the main objective, and throw the ball to Sampson Jr. We throw it to Sampson Jr., we're going to win the game. I can tell you that right now.
You can barely hear
Great field position. 18th toughest place to play. Oh, and look, everybody's code due to their home field advantage. Look at that. Oh, no.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Our receivers are never code. Like, good luck. What a route. Let's run it. We have a great running back. I feel like that's what I changed against Kentucky. We threw a lot, but I still ran a little bit and just played a lot smarter.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Speed option. That sounds dangerous, coach, but okay.
You're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another
I mean, nothing was open. It's either us get tackled and maybe fumble or let the running back take it. Okay, we need Sampson.
How about this offense? You think of this offense, you think
Sampson, where are you? All right, single coverage.
The defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football.
Double coverage or single. That's all Sampson. Too good. You can't stop him. The big problem with this Auburn Tigers defense is their cornerbacks are less than 80 overall, and they have like 88 to 89 speed, not good acceleration. Good luck.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
It's too good. I mean, it's not like that's a great throw. It's not bad. That's just throwing it up to Sampson, and I guess we put that perfect. That's just taking advantage of a secondary that I looked at their depth chart knowing that that was their weakness and just, Game plan number 1, first throw, Sampson, or second throw, Sampson, completion, touchdown. Stick to the game plan. Give the ball to Sampson Jr., and they're going to score. Yeah, that's 7-7 ball game. Our defense has a tough challenge in front of them. They have a great offense, like a fantastic offense. Their offense is stacked. Oh no, who just got hurt? Our running back? Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged.
I tried to do the check down over there.
You've also got to take
Sampson, where are you?
And give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Sampson, how about? Oh, we can't audible.
Backing this defense on third down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll fire.
That's a pick.
To his right.
You see the receiver come back for that? Never saw that at Texas Tech. Our receivers just stood there. You don't see that a lot in this game. You wonder if our coaching has because you can change in the coaching adjustments, like when you're playing to have aggressive receivers. It's dangerous to do because when you do it, it's dangerous. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want receivers to come back to the ball, that's how you do it. And maybe our coaches, maybe behind the scenes, they do change that stuff because receivers never come back for the ball very much at normal. But that receiver came back for big time, almost caught the football. It was a risky throw. I should have never done that. If that's Sampson, you should do it every time. Defense gets a stop, though. That's on me, though.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
You all think what I'm thinking?
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Might be looking to run.
Too risky. I wanted to throw it to Sampson so bad, and I had to fight the urge. Coach, I mean, okay. You really want a jet pass. Ooh, to the running back. I like this.
Limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many
wide open. Oh, I feel like if he would have cut it up sooner.
I will say this: I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries.
I like a play action here. No, I don't. I like a touchdown pass. Oh, we can't audible, can we?
Quarterback reacting to what
we can
the
try.
team is showing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback.
I tried to throw it, and Rhett's like, no, I'm just going to take a sack. Maybe that's something the quarterback coach Jerry worked on this week, to not throw it when you're about to get crushed and just take the sack. So I don't agree with that. I think if he throws that in Sampson's direction, that's a touchdown. Auburn's pass rush is showing up right now. This is a really good pass rush, and it is showing.
Out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
I actually read an RPO right, believe it or not. There's a first for everything. Now let's not run it again, Coach. Coach is like, oh, RPO. That's going to work all day, though. I love that RPO.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Any RPO to Sampson is going to work.
Off the play fake on first down.
Perfect. I mean, this team is just so awesome. I love this team. We chose the perfect fit for Rhett's senior year.
Trying to find his man on first down.
Stop, plant your feet. Something I've improved on over these last 4 years, right?
The ball placement, only the receiver could get it. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
I don't think anything is open there, personally.
Defense rolls up.
It's not going to work. Where's Sampson? Okay. Where is Sampson? Okay, he's X.
Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal.
I mean, we have one option here. Single coverage on the outside with Sampson. Throw it.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Good try. I mean, it's worth the shot, right? If you throw it deep, it's probably not going to be picked off. I think it's worth the shot. It's 4th and goal. Like, throw it to where it can't be picked off. This Auburn Tiger defense is amazing, and we could see that. Their weakness is their secondary, but they're trying to really start to lock it in. And with a good pass rush, it's their pass rush that's the problem. And we have a solid offensive line. Okay, I'm looking at Sampson for a touchdown. We can't audible. Well, we might be able to audible on because the fans are not loud. We can.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Sampson Jr.
And the tackle is made, but not before.
Wow, what a receiver! Like,
might as well try to punch them while
just
they're
absolutely
reeling.
insane.
One huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40.
Best receiver in college football. It's not even close. He dropped one though. That's rare.
Caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up.
I'm going to move Sampson to a slant if I can. Oh, I can't. He misread the route. Actually, the fade route's not bad. We can get Durham in the opposite lane. Nobody knows what they're doing. Oh, good.
He's looking to throw.
Sampson does.
Downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a
I'm getting
shot
too
there,
carried
but
away.
hook up. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether
Sampson's
you're
out.
going
Call
to be a
timeout.
contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the
season.
season.
Call timeout. With Sampson out of the game, yeah, right.
The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about.
Love that play.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions?
Get there. Oh, Coach, I love you. Thank you. And Coach says, Ryan, this ball is going to Sampson Jr.'s way no matter what.
Try to pay off this drive with a touchdown.
Ooh, no, it's not.
The throw.
Go on the run has been improved greatly. We got those perks, right? Mobile quarterback, mobile deadeye, off-balance throws.
No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no.
You just can't guard him on that play.
Rip this to my wide receiver.
You just can't.
He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down.
This is a touchdown.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the
No,
first
it's not.
down without getting
Oh,
it
it
into the end
was.
zone. And to get rid of it quickly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach.
Okay, it wasn't intentional grounding. Well, maybe. Why did I throw that away? I don't know. But what a pickup block by the running back. But hear me out. What am I doing? Could your primary receiver be more open than that? I don't think so. I mean, Samson is about to have a long talk with Rhett Gamer here. You couldn't be more open, and what am I doing? Dancing back here, running around? Like, we don't dance in the pocket, Rhett. And then I throw it away. Technically, that was in the receiver. No, that wasn't in anybody's directions. That was going into the stands. Yeah, that's on me. Okay, I'm going to pause the video, take a screenshot, and we got to make those throws. That's embarrassing. You know, I've been zeroed in on throwing to Samson every time. Zeroed in. Looking at him fully. And that's the only play in which I moved off my read so quick. Why? Why? I don't have a good answer. I don't think anybody does. Just don't do it again.
They've moved it to the
You better
25,
believe Jerry's going to have a long talk
third and long.
with film study on the sideline after that.
He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Dropped it. That's
That's
a good thrown ball.
To the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's on us, though. It should have been a touchdown earlier. It should have been the easiest touchdown of Rhett Gamer's career. Auburn's defensive line is getting to us. You can tell it. The pressure, Rhett running back, scrambling. He's scared back there, and how could you not be? This is an incredible Auburn Tigers defensive front, and they are dominating right now. Field goal, though. Field goes up, and good defense is playing really good ball.
First down for this offense. They'll leave it with him.
I feel like I am getting better at reading RPOs. I wouldn't say I'd ever call them myself, but
Great tackle there.
come a long
Didn't
way.
get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Wide open. What a read, and that's that mobile deadeye, right?
What a big play for this offense.
What an improvement. If we had all this last season, we would have won Heisman. Well, I don't know. We threw about 400 interceptions, so we got to run a post. Because we have Road Dog. You wouldn't think the away would affect Rhett very much. It does.
The quarterback can make a big play.
That's a perfect read. Looked off the safety, waited till the post came over. Samson comes in, wide open post. Rhett goes over top. That's how you bounce back.
They feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times.
That might be the best play from Rhett in his career. See how he just kind of stops and looks like he's going left, and he just chucks it right.
He's always open, even
Amazing. Like, a safety's not going to think that a quarterback is going to throw a cross body to the right there on the run. He's going to think he's going to guard that other post from the right. But Rhett's like, no, I'm going to send it. That was perfection. Welcome to Rhett Gamer 4.0, everybody. This is the new Rhett. Rocket Rhett, Louisiana Lightning. Fierce as a tiger. And our defense is somehow dominating. I don't know how, but let's keep doing it. Our defense responded after that 38-point game, right? I'm sending Samson deep. Why would you not? Like, let's not complicate things.
He's going to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Pass is
incomplete, almost picked off. I'll see at the half. Dangerous throw, but I trust Samson Jr. 27.
Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That's it.
You all know the cool part about this? Both of our teams have terrible secondaries. Like, that's the big weakness for both these teams. But somehow our team is figuring out a way to stop them. But if you all see their secondary, that would be a good comparison if we played against our own secondary. They're even better than ours. Theirs isn't great, but from attribute standpoint, they're a little bit better, barely. But you can see the speed differential, and yeah, we got to keep taking advantage of it. I mean, let's throw for 500 yards. 27. We get the ball back. Play action. Not sure if play action will work too much. Think anybody thinks we're going to run? So Rhett has road dog, so you can see we're not code. All the other players are code, though.
Well, and I think defensively,
home field advantage.
Like
wide open, Sampson. Come on, you legend.
I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Good read. I could have hit the screen, but I didn't think it was a good idea. Okay, the run should be wide open here.
Few and far between. Defensively,
yeah, that's a perfect play call, coach. They're not expecting it.
This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Stay in bounds, and I'm like, move to the right. I was trying to lead him to the right, but
he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. It's now 2nd down after the short completion.
Oh, we can't audible. Can we audible?
This time they'll go to the running game.
Oh, okay.
Shakes off the defender. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the
So we have road dog, but it's still in a tough place to play. Like, really affects it. Okay, Sampson. Get open.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the offense came out aggressively.
I don't even want to talk about it.
But they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got
what do you always say? Rhett's good for one or two interceptions a game.
To catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
That's called trusting your receiver too much. Double coverage over there, and I still throw it before he makes the turn. And that safety knew we were throwing it to Sampson. You know, that's part of their game plan right now. If you shut down Sampson, you're gonna win. That's I don't know what I was doing. Not playing smart football, I can tell you that. Trying to force it. The one player. Sampson is not the only player on this team, Ryan. Wake up.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't.
Yeah, he's the best, but still,
you gotta be able to finish
play smart.
Drives, especially in this game. If you're
Can't believe I did that. That's just an ill-advised throw. Just a terrible throw. It's a senior quarterback. That's a freshman mistake.
They stripped it out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
I tried to get the ball. Our lineman got it. Okay, let's not run it anymore.
Ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake now to throw.
Well, wow, they were expecting a run, right?
Play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Play action. Fires
That's
to the wide out. And the senior would love to have that one back.
Rhett, you're a
pass.
Senior quarterback.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
There's no excuse for missing that throw. He wasn't getting hit.
Football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd.
No
really
excuse for
affected
that. We got to change Sampson to a deep in route. Oh, can we? Yeah, we can.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires into the end zone. It falls in.
Okay, Rhett's rattled right now. Rhett's rattled. That's home field advantage right there. That's 2 missed throws in a row. after that pick. These were wide open throws. That's not hard for Rhett to usually make. Missed through 2 throws for a touchdown. Got to snap out of it, right? Got to snap out of it. Wake up. What happened to Rhett 4.0? We're lucky our defense is good. I don't know how they're shutting down Auburn in Auburn, but I'm here for it.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got the lead here.
Sampson.
Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and
That's
careful.
great
Man, I think
coverage.
they'll
Are
take-
you
I
kidding
got the
me?
lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
It's Rhett's code right now. That's probably why he missed those throws.
Takes a hit as he fires.
What a throw, but just out of reach of Sampson. He almost made an insane diving catch.
Decibels rising as
Rhett's
the crowd
rattled.
gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
And I can see why.
And the
I
defense
mean,
is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops.
they responded in the second half. Like, there's no doubt about that. The good news is we've got a lot of field goals today, right? I don't know if you call that good news, but it's better than no points, right? But their defense has responded to our success. They're taking Sampson out of the game. Their coverage is looking better than I feel like it should be. But I mean, yeah, it's SEC football, #1 team, but they are not a #1 offense right now. What is going on?
First down here
Our
for the
deep.
offense.
Did you all give a pep talk to the defense? Did Jerry do the defensive game plan this week? I know he's the quarterback coach, assistant defensive coordinator, but he hasn't been doing a lot with the defense. He must have stepped in.
The inside give.
You know, as a defense,
He
you
must have
kinda
stepped
wanna
in
force
after
the
that,
game.
after the first Southeastern
Run the
Conference
football,
game.
You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And the pressure
I
is
mean,
all over him
Rhett
in the
just
flick of
got
an eye.
absolutely
All right, I know we're winning,
demolished.
and that's great. But at some point, we gotta
Welcome
stop
to the SEC, Rhett.
Like, we got to protect the most
That's a
important player on
touchdown.
the field. Please?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took
You gotta throw it quicker, Rhett.
Couldn't deliver the football.
This
It's
is
incomplete
this
on
might
4th
lose
down
us the Heisman right here with this second half for Auburn. Like this, you talk about second half adjustments. Our defense is dominating. They're the reason we're winning. But like, yeah, I don't even know what to
He
do
wants
against
to
this team.
throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Spits it out to the back.
We're lucky you went to knock that down instead of Pickett.
Somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Settle down,
To
Ryan.
the line after the incompletion.
Too much
2nd and
confidence
10 from the
playing with
37.
LSU here.
He's looking to throw.
There we go,
This
Sampson.
time he's got his man. A 6-yard pickup that leads
This is
him
that
with
play
3rd
that's
and
painful
4.
to see. It should have been the
Trying to
touchdown
pick up
earlier.
a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Perfect read, Rhett.
And he's brought
Come on.
down after a nice game. The Tigers with
Sampson,
the
score
1st and
this.
10. He's looking to throw it.
Actually, or that.
Makes the grab.
Good try.
And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Ooh, no, they are
A
all
great
out for the
chance to
run. We're
put
going to do a
this
mesh
game
spot.
away with a score here on 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time.
Yes! Hit the running back, Durham!
And the punishment has been extended.
Take that, Auburn. Who's
With
the
that
best team in the
score,
nation?
this bunch is about to go
The
6-1.
#1 defense.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm
This is the
control of
biggest
this game,
turnaround
guys,
in
but
the
you never
history
want to let
of
up
the
in a
Southeastern
rivalry.
Conference.
Because it only takes
Auburn
one
just
play.
doesn't
We
know. Like,
how
did
much
we
of a
watch
factor
the right
momentum
film?
can be.
They're shocked right now with our defense. Like, did we even watch the right film? Is this the same team? That's what happens when Jerry takes over the game plan, clearly. I didn't know. Nobody let me know that Jerry took over the game plan. I thought he kind of took a step back and kind of letting the defensive coordinator here at LSU. I guess he got frustrated, stepped in, and when Jerry steps in, clearly it changes things. I don't know what he told the team. I wasn't in there for the pregame speech today, but I'm sure it was something inspiring. Oh, my. 30-7. Poor Auburn. I told you all that this team has been robbed from the top 25 the whole year, and this shows it.
This has been a dream game.
Look at this.
For
Watch
play
this.
caller too, right? It's like anything he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the off.
Unleashes one deep.
Sampson didn't even jump for it. That is rare. Okay, Sampson, are we tired?
Now on second down.
He does get 45 catches a game, so I'd be tired too.
Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And
that is one of the worst throws I've ever seen from Brett.
A ton of room on that return with that small change. They take over at the 43.
I just love the fact that defense is out there.
Brett threw that in the only spot that ball could get picked off. That's a bolt. Our defense again. Brett literally threw that in the only spot it could get picked off.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll turn it loose out to the
That's
right.
mobile deadeye.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous.
You're kidding.
The defender was right there.
You're kidding,
Bunch
right?
formation trying to confuse the secondary. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Gets rid of it. Got it.
That's just an incredible play by the receiver. That's a terrible decision. I don't always make the best decisions. You know, we're up 37. Like, we can go for stats now. That's why I'm throwing, but I still don't want to throw. If we throw many more picks, we're going to, no way we're getting Heisman. They hate interceptions.
Slings it downfield. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Thank you, Doro.
And a big return here as they
I'm just going to sink down in my chair and just have a seat.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down.
I don't know what I was doing there. In my mind, I was running that, but I still hit the pass button.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on
Explain that one, YouTube.
One of the most valuable things a
Well, our
quarterback can have,
defense
David,
might
short-term
be the best
memory.
defense in
Just
college
forget that
football
last
now.
You're dang right. Clear the
I'm
mechanism.
pretty upset right
It's
now.
over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes.
Rhett is just off. I don't think I've ever seen Rhett this off. I really don't think I have.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
That's what we do. I love Sampson so much. We're the only team in college football right now who would throw in that scenario. This is the most fun offense ever.
And now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Dangerous throw, I know.
Rhett
Rhett likes to live dangerously. You know?
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw.
Dangerous players win Heisman, right? Isn't that what they say?
And they'll finally get him down.
Is that not what they say?
LSU
Dangerous players win
quickly, going
Heisman?
to work again on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Rocket Rhett gets it done with his legs. I knew we needed a touchdown there for Heisman purposes, right? And we want to crush Auburn to make sure we're in the top 20. Make sure we're the #1 team in the nation, right? And our defense finally allows a couple, another score, right? 37-14, but this is a touchdown. You're going to press Sampson? You're kidding.
Looking to move it through the
Rhett,
air.
if you miss this throw, you're not starting next week.
High down the left side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes.
No matter how much college football changes.
Well, we won, and that's what matters, right?
Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, yeah, you know, when you're playing to win Heisman, I always say this, when you're playing to win Heisman and playing for stats, well, some bad things can happen. And that's a perfect example of that. You could tell I was playing for Heisman and tried to force throws to Samson Jr. And unfortunately, that led to a drop by Samson and into the other hands. You wonder if Samson's trying to win the Heisman. Like, oh, let's drop this ball. We're up 37-14. He never drops. You know, it goes back to the early play in that game where we missed that wide open receiver. Ever since then, Rhett looked a little bit off. And it's all right. It's all right. That's on me. I mean, that's on me. I got greedy. When you're chasing Heisman, well, you sometimes you're going to make mistakes, and that game's a perfect example of that. Our defense dominated. Like, our defense deserves the game ball, all the game balls, all the credit to our defense. Yeah, our offense is amazing, but Rhett almost threw that game. Now, we did score a lot, 37-14, but yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. 372 offense to 333. We ran 18 times for -1 rushing yards. That's due to a lot of sacks, right? Due to Rhett Gamer losing a lot of yards. But 373 passing to 298 on the other side. We 4 interceptions. Hey, but look, they had 2 fumbles lost and 2 interceptions. Our defense forced 4 turnovers too. So hey, makes me feel a little bit better, but not really, because that probably threw away Heisman. Heisman committee hates interceptions. Hates it. They hate, you could throw for 1,000 yards. Interceptions, they hate you. 23-43, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Painful. Painful. How many rushing yards? -16, but at least we had that touchdown. Yeah, I wish I could have it back. There's no do-overs in college football. No do-overs. You play the game you get. That's on me. You learn from it. That's on me right there. I got greedy. What happens when I chase stats? 4 interceptions. That should never have happened. Samson, 8 for 196, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he just won Heisman today. Congrats to Samson Jr. I mean, probably is going to win it no matter what, right? I mean, to be fair, deserves it. I mean, I don't think any of us can deny the fact that Samson Jr. deserves the Heisman over Rhett. Because would we have any of the stats we had without Samson's success? Some of them, but not a lot. Like, you talk about the difference maker on this team. It is 100% Samson Jr. John Bordeaux didn't complete that challenge. Oh, is that the one where you told us to throw for like 50 touchdowns and like convert 80% of third downs? Yeah. Oh, that challenge? Yeah, the 50 touchdown challenge? I think it was 4, but still. It was something bizarre like that. I don't remember what it was. But it was against the #1 team too. Yeah, just go out there, Rhett. You got this. Will we be the #1 team? Maybe. Will we be on the Heisman watch? Well, stay tuned to find out. Listen, I take full responsibility for that. And I know that's frustrating for you all to watch when I do things like that. You haven't seen me play like that in a long time. That was freshman Rhett. I was chasing stats, and you all know what happens. I've said this 1,000 times. You all have told me this 1,000 times. If you try to win Heisman by chasing stats, you're gonna have turnovers. You're gonna play bad. Like, just play the game in front of you. Run the football. Play team play, and you'll win Heisman. Well, Samson Jr. will win Heisman, but still, that's on me. And I got greedy. When you get greedy in football, it's a good humbling experience. Wake up. Big game this week. I want you to score either 5 passes. Oh, John's back. All right, John. I want you to either score 5 passing touchdowns or 5 rushing touchdowns and convert 60% of third downs. Is that all, John? Wow, at LSU, they really have high expectations. You're a senior now. Your expectations are higher. You don't say. What did you think about that last game, John? 5 touchdowns against, yeah, we'll get right on throwing five touchdowns. Actually, we can. I'll take a look at their depth chart. We're number 12. I still think we're getting robbed in the top 25, but we're on our way to the college football playoff, everybody. 6-1. Can we still? We won't be able to play in the conference championship with that one conference loss. Our first conference game. Rhett's first ever Southeastern Conference battle. The most unlucky ending. I mean, how unlucky was that? That's just heartbreaking. But you know, it's time to focus up. Rhett made a lot of mistakes. He might have threw away Heisman chances with that terrible late game interceptions when we have a 30-point lead. Like, wake up, right? Situational awareness, game awareness. It's not all about stats, even though I want the stats. I want to win Heisman bad. Like, I want to do that so bad in this road to glory. Like, I do. Like, we've won a national championship. We've done that. We have never won the Heisman, so that's what I'm chasing. But when you're trying to chase the Heisman with stats, you're going to throw passes that you should never throw. I got tunnel vision that game to Sampson Jr., and I know that was the game plan. You know, blame the quarterback coach, Jerry, for saying throw it to Sampson. We did. And yeah, it's just rough. Let's just have a sneak peek. Let's see. Sneak peek. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. I thought Sellers would move above us. So we got to have a big time game. Eight carries for 80 yards and 348 passing. He's going to win Heisman again. No. Sellers, if you somehow win it over Shelton Sampson Jr.'s dominating year, no. Sellers, there ain't no way. Every South Carolina fan is rooting against him because he abandoned South Carolina and transferred. Well, we can't say anything. We abandoned Minnesota and Texas Tech. So we didn't abandon Texas Tech. Minnesota, yeah. I guess you could argue that, but they're not. I don't think they're too upset. Rhett threw a lot of interceptions. They're a big reason why we lost a lot that year. But yeah, Texas Tech, no hard feelings. Their quarterback got a chance to shine. And but yeah, we technically can't say anything. Well, we got to take a look at the season stats, though, right? We just have to for a second. Pretty good. 42 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. That's honestly better than what I usually have. But look at those stats. We can win Heisman still, but Sampson Jr., if he doesn't, never mind. We can't win Heisman. I don't care if we throw for 5,000 yards. What Shelton Sampson Jr. is doing this year is impossible. 2,000 yards, 22 touchdown. His run after catch is 474. This is in 7 games played. 58 receptions, 2,000 yards, 34 average, 287 average yards per game, and 22 touchdowns. That's more than 3 touchdowns averaged a game. Heisman, yeah, look, the other receivers. No, you can't give it to Rhett. I don't care what we do the rest of the year. You have to look at team value. And we've had a good year minus those interceptions. This is a generational year. Insane. But you know what? I'm proud of this team. First Southeastern Conference battle, we lose in overtime. On a big comeback for our team. We lost. Battled in Lexington against Kentucky, won. Went to Auburn against the number 1 team, beat them. We are now number 12, looking to move it to be the top team in the nation. I need you all. I need the positive, encouraging comments. I know I made mistakes today. That's on me. I accept full responsibility. Poor decisions. I got greedy. You can't play football greedy. A senior leader cannot play greedy football. Play the game that's in front of you. Don't make ill-advised throw. Play to win, not play for stats. Drop a like if you all got some enjoyment. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. There's plenty more content you can tune into on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.